All right, guys, I had to pull over for this one. This video is going to be about her paying to play. Now, I made a video about guys doing it. You paying to have companionship, whether either you're married or your girlfriend or whatever. But you always, as long as you keep paying for her to be around, that she always be around. You know what I mean? You just paying for a company at the end of the day. Well, whether you believe this or not, women actually do this also. Now I'm gonna say this: it's not common for women to do this, but you do have women who do this. I'm gonna say this also: majority of women who do pay to play, not necessarily gonna be ugly, but they're gonna be big. It's a 9 out of 10 that they're gonna be big. Now you got some women who look good or whatever, or they look good enough, they decent, and they pay to play. That does happen, but that's pretty much damn near almost impossible to find a woman like that. But you will always find a big girl that'll do that. Like I said, not saying that she always gonna be ugly, but she'll guarantee be it's a fact that she'll be big. It's very common. A big girl will normally pay to play. Now some guys, they already hip to this. Some guys don't know about it, but for me, I encountered this. I think I did a video. I don't know, man. I covered this before, but anyway, this one big lady, I met her at the gas station, and she just kept staring at me or whatever like that. So anyway, started talking to her, whatever like that, and it just wasn't working for me, man. You know what I mean? She had a brand new house. She had a nice career. She was a baby mama, and she was just I just didn't find her sexually attractive, or whatever. So just hanging out with her here and there. And it just didn't work out, man. She was always telling me stuff that she wanted to give me and this and that, and which I had other women do that before, but this one right here is like, I just couldn't do it. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I cannot perform when I'm dealing with a big woman. I just can't do it or whatever, man. So that's just me. You know what I mean? Obviously, some guys don't have, I don't want to say morals, but they don't care. They'll bend over whoever gonna let them bend over. That's cool for you. Me, I literally had to find a woman somewhat attractive for me to really perform. Now she had to look good for me. You know what I mean? For me to go ahead and be able to do that. If not, then it ain't nothing you can do or say that will cause me to find you attractive. If I don't find you attractive, money won't help it. You can be the funniest person in the world. You can cook the best meals. It don't matter. I just can't perform when I'm dealing with a big woman. But anyway, um, so yeah, the guys who normally do this, they're in the low income areas, and they don't have a job or anything like that. And those are normally the guys that the women want, because normally the women that will do that is always the guy who look exactly opposite of her, right? Remember, all the big girls, for some reason, they got a fetish about tall, slender guys or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's always gonna be that tall, slender guy that the big girl won't, and then those kind of guys she'll trick on. Now she's not gonna do that for a guy that's on her level that she should be with, right? Remember, women live in delusion, right? They don't never take what they deserve. They always take, they always in this fantasy land or whatever as far as the guys that they deserve or whatever. But anyway, they never get the guy who compliments them. They always want to get a guy who's above their pay grade, as they say. So if you're a fatback like her, she won't trick on you, bro. It's always the tall, slender guys, you know what I mean, that they chase after, they trick over, they pay to play or whatever. So the guys in that industry, in the dating market, it's an unwritten rule about that. Now, if you're dealing with a big girl, whatever, automatically she got to pay to play. And I'm not gonna say this. I'm not saying that she gonna be a 400 pound or whatever. You just have a little fat, little chubby girl, a little fat girl, whatever, that you don't mind bending over, whatever like that. But with that being said, you already know, okay, man, if I get with her, she gonna have to pay. That's all it is to it. And a lot of them, they already know what it is, because a lot of them, they'll come to you with a purse wide open. That's just, they already know what it is. They already know, okay, I know this ain't the kind of guy I'm supposed to be dealing with. Not 10 out of 10, he don't want to mess with me or whatever, so I'm gonna have to sweeten the pot. So they'll crack open that purse. And that does happen. I mean, of course, females, they never tell the whole truth, whatever. They make it seem like they got 1,000 guys in their inbox, and they did not, bro. They tricking, bro. Them big whales, they tricking. Like I said, only ones that's not tricking. You got the little scrawny little guys or whatever that's just desperate, that's down bad. That's just, they love big women. But as far as like a regular guy or whatever, they tricking, fam. They don't post videos about that, but that's what they doing behind closed doors or whatever. So that's just reality, guys. If you got a chick that's like on your heels or whatever, if you're able to bend over, like I've been over, whatever, let it be known that she gonna have to pay, man. A lot of them already know off rip. It's like some kind of keen instinct or whatever like that. I don't know what it is, but it's just what it is, bro. Like, cause they know the girls that you normally deal with, they don't look nothing like her. So she got, okay, what can I offer him that the other girls ain't offering? And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be money, bro. Cause the females, like I said, the average female is broke. So a chick that got money, she like, okay, well, I know them females ain't got money, so they just look good. So she'll do that. She's like, oh, I got a house. They staying with their mama. I got a car. They catching the bus. You know what I mean? So normally, them kind of girls, because like I say, they don't have male distractions in their life. So a lot of them, they have nice careers, high paying jobs, because they don't have any very little male interaction. If it is some kind of interaction, you already know what it is. They just friends on them, so they don't take them out on dates. They don't be calling them, texting them every day. They don't go to the point. They don't do none of that with them. They just say it. They see high and by when they see them, whether at work or at school or whatever. You know what I mean? So they don't have the opportunity to be going on random dates. They don't have the opportunity with guys be all in their inboxes and always trying to, get at them. So they like, okay, well, let me do something positive with my life. What they should be doing as well, like I said, congratulations to the ones who got careers and all that. But what they also should be doing is going to the fucking gym. You would think, oh, I never had a boyfriend. They fucking 28 years old. It's like, ma'am, it doesn't take that long to get in shape. You know what I mean? But they just, for some reason, they refuse. They do everything else. They'll be feminine, friendly. They can cook, take care of the household. You know, they know 5 different languages, but they won't get their ass on that Stairmaster to save their life. So that's why they always gonna be losing for the most part. Like I say, they can. She probably got her houses paid for cash and this and that, and she got a for all the whole 9, bro. Yeah, but guess what? You ain't got nobody to go on no vacation with. You ain't got nobody going on them nice dinner dates with. You ain't got nobody to go on them venues with, them shows and them concerts. You always by yourself. So at the end of the day, are you really winning or not? I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys this. You know this. Money's always important, but money ain't everything, bro. You know what I mean? Like, money is not gonna. It's only gonna get you things, but at the end of the day, if you're miserable, you're miserable, bro. Money ain't gonna do so much for you. It's always important. I'm never gonna say, oh, money's not. No, bro. It ain't nothing free around here, bro. We all know money's important. You need money, but a lot of them, they'll just get in that situation. Well, okay, well, I'll eventually find somebody. I'm pretty sure the guys, you got some kind of guys that trying to talk to you, but you keep turning down because guess what? They don't look like Chris Brown. Guess what? They don't look like Kobe Bryant in his prime. They always want them tall, slender dudes. Like, bro, I'm not saying that you can't get them kind of guys, that you have to be appealing to them guys. You have all those other attributes to you, which is a plus, but that one key factor that always puts you at the end of the line is because your obesity. You're overweight. It doesn't take long to lose weight. It doesn't. It amazes me how these people, like, bro, within 3 years, unless you just, man, but that takes surgery and all that stuff like that. But if you just, I guess, a normal fat American, within 2, not even 3, within 2 years, you completely transformed yourself. That's all it is to it. So within that 2-3 year time frame, you completely change yourself. But they'll go 15, 20 years through life and not even lose 1 pound. They'll just be like, oh, they got to accept me for who I am. That's why you paying to play, Sheila, because you don't want to lose no weight. And the guys that are in shape, most of them are in shape because they're poor. They can't afford to eat. So they go days, they they involuntarily fasting. That's really what it is. So a lot of them guys you see in the hoods, the ghettos, all of them gonna be slim because they don't have any food. They don't have any money to eat. So a lot of them just be fasting for days on end, and they just have that body or whatever. That's all it is to it. So that's the hack. Just don't eat for days, at a time. Take 2 days off of me. Take 3 days off of me. Everybody gonna look like that. But all them big girls want them kind of guys. Like, bro, like, you have to be sexually attracted to the guy. Now, you got some who don't give a shit, but guess what? You paying 100%. He gonna be a stay-at-home boyfriend. He gonna be a stay-at-home husband, and you paying all the bills or whatever like that. Like, in the day, if it's working for you, it's working for you. For guys, so if you see a big girl with a skinny guy, she paying to play. That's really what it is. Because she's not gonna get a guy that she's supposed to be with and do that with. She won't do that, bro. She won't do that. So just be aware of that. Now, if you're one of them guys who's interested in getting into that situation, it ain't hard. Like I say, most of them big girls are desperate. They'll find you before you find them. And then that's pretty much it, man. You just let the ground rules down right out the back. Like say, just hey man, I ain't got no problem kicking with you, but you're gonna have to pay. You just tell them like it's all it is to it. Don't give them no long, sales pitch. You don't need no spreadsheet. You don't need none of that. You don't need no Google Docs. You just tell them right out the bat when she all in your face. This and that, always texting this. Hey man, like you seem like a cool lady, whatever. But I'm gonna let you know right now, if we gonna hang out, you gonna have to pay. That's all it is too. And at the end of the day, she's gonna say yes or no, and that's it. If she say no, whatever. At the end of the day, you're not desperate for it, bro. She is. So them desperate women, they'll do that. Desperate people in general, they always put themselves in situations to where they'll let somebody get over on them or use them. So they normally always desperate. I'm gonna say this too. You got some big girls who still got it going on or whatever like that. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the chicks that nobody know exist. You know what I mean? You've been her next door neighbor for 10 years. You didn't even know she stayed there. I'm talking about you just completely don't even acknowledge her presence in the world. Them kind of chicks, they gonna come out of pocket, bro. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, a lot of them girls that nobody pay attention to, a lot of them, they not all of them. I don't want to say that. You got quite a bit of them that do have nice careers. They got money or whatever like that. So they just alone. And you would think that all you have to do is just hire a trainer, you know what I mean, get your ass in the gym, and then within that 2-year time span, you're gonna be good. You'll be married, you'll have kids, but they just refuse it. I don't know what it is with women who they'll do everything else, but they won't lose weight. That's why I tell you guys, never talk to a big girl, bro. Like leave them where they at. You know what I mean? If you want them guys who's trying to smash whatever, that's your business and go on about it. But don't never get with a big girl and then try to encourage her or motivate her or expect her to lose weight. She won't do it, bro. How old is this lady? She 27? She 33? That girl been big all her life, bro. She wasn't worried about losing weight then, and she ain't worried about losing weight when you with her. She sure ain't worried about losing weight as she get older. Remember, after 26, she already done for, bro. She left over. She's a leftover, a throwaway woman. That's all there is to it, man. So that's why I tell you guys, it just amazed me that they'll do everything else. They'll have 4, 5 YouTube accounts. They'll have 3 TikToks account posted multiple times a day. Just straight bullshit, but they won't spend an hour a day of doing, of exercising, doing cardio. It's just crazy, man. But that's what it is, man. You got the women, like I say, you got some women who, I'm not gonna say they did straight 10s or whatever like that, but you got some good looking women that do pay to play. You know what I mean? And normally women who do that, they'll be older women, because if she really look good, she gonna be an older woman. She gonna be in her 40s and up, and she gonna be, she gonna be tricking on you. And you do have some younger girls who do it, but like I said, they only gonna do that for so long, bro. And then they'll, I don't know what it is, they just go through that moments where they just all in love with the guy, or whatever, the guy who be using her car, and while he had her apartment and she working all the time. You got girls who do that, but they only gonna do that for so long. You know what I mean? So if you want them guys, if you want one of them young girls, like I said, a lot of you guys be young, y'all be y'all teens or early 20s. Go ahead and ride that wave, bro, because it's going to come to an end eventually. So in the meantime, you should be having a backup plan. Get your ass a job or some kind of skill or something like that, because she's going to kick you out, bro. If she kick you out, it's going to be rough. She's going to kick you out at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be raining. It's going to be 40 degrees outside. She's going to throw all your stuff out, bro. You're going to be ass out. So don't think that's going to last forever. So I know there's some guys going to come across this video like, oh, yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, for right now. But eventually that's going to end. I'm just letting you guys know right now. But as far as a guy who's not in their 20s or 30s, like, nah, bro. Like, only way she going to do that, she going to be a big back. That's guaranteed. So that's stuff to look out for, man. If you're curious about it or how to get into it, pretty much any big girl that come your way, because remember, they're going to find you before you find them. Go ahead and let her know. You talk to her for a little bit. Say, hey, man, I like you or whatever. You seem like a cool chick, but you're going to have to pay. You know what I mean? That's it. She's going to say, yeah, no. But 9 times out of 10, she already know what it is, because she already know she shouldn't be dealing with no guy like you. Anyway, this is what it is. But I'm say you got to be a multi-millionaire. They can be a regular dude working at FedEx, and the rules still apply, bro. Don't think because, you know what I mean, I got to be some superstar athlete or a movie star or nah. You be like I said, you be a regular dude working at FedEx, and like I said, you get you a big bag roll up on you, bro. Let her know off, like, hey, you cool, whatever like that, but you're gonna have to pay. She's gonna say yeah, nay. But normally if she come up to you, bro, she already know what it is. She already know what it is. You know what I mean? So it ain't gonna be no surprise to me. You ain't the first dude, you ain't gonna be the last dude gonna run up on him like this. Hey, you gotta pay. That's what it is. Like I said, not saying she gotta be look like a wildebeest. You know what I mean? You got some pretty big backs. But not saying she got this looking like this completely just nasty or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Like this, her face messed up, her body messed up. That's what it is. So don't think that she gotta look like she look like a damn scarecrow and she built like a whale. Like, nah, you gonna have some pretty big back girls or whatever, but the rules still apply, bro. You gotta pay to play. So anyway, if you got any stories, if you got any questions, any advice, You know what I mean? Leave them down below. Like, share, subscribe, all the other good stuff. And no matter what, always protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose. All right, guys.